The global market for enterprise mobility is taking off. It's expected to grow beyond 100 billion over the next couple of years. Corporations worldwide are investing in mobility solutions because they want their employees not to be tethered to their desks and to be free. Especially with mobile devices being so pervasive today, people want to be able to carry out their normal day-to-day tasks, especially people like salespeople, services people who are out in the field. They want to be able to do their routine tasks wherever they are, without regard to what device they are carrying or where they are located. When you look at across the customer base, there are three primary business goals or three primary business drivers that's driving this growth. One is around sales productivity, as we talked about. The second is delighting the customers in terms of how you interact with the customers. And the third aspect of it is driving operational efficiencies across the employee base. So in summary, these primary business goals are the key drivers for this growth in enterprise mobility that we are seeing. Historically, IT in large corporations have managed PCs, desktops, and laptops. Now, as the world moved towards mobile devices several years ago with corporate-owned Blackberries, people started to manage the Blackberries. And then you had a whole new market of mobile device management. Now, as the world moved towards personal devices, the bring-your-own-device phenomenon, organizations continued to manage those devices. However, the focus turned from device management towards data management and enterprise mobile management as we speak about it today, in terms of managing the applications, the data that's contained within those personal devices. However, EMM or enterprise mobile management doesn't necessarily address one other key component from an end user perspective, and that is user experience. And user experience talks about how quickly and how responsibly a user can actually utilize those secure applications. So EMM addresses the IT concerns and the corporation's concerns about data protection. However, what needs to be still solved is the user experience, and we see that as a huge opportunity moving forward. And when you look at the overall enterprise mobility promise, the experience part of it is something that is highly desired and highly needed in the industry today. And when you look at native applications and the explosive growth of application stores, both private app stores as well as public app stores, that points to how important user experience is. So in summary, users also want good experience, while organizations also want security. So you really want solutions that combine both, because at the end of the day, a happy worker is a more productive worker. There are three kinds of solutions available in the market today when it comes to mobilization. One is point apps. Use the applications, mobile versions of the applications from enterprise systems such as Salesforce or Oracle or SAP or what have you. They provide great, rich native experiences, but the problem with them is they're not integrated, they don't talk to each other. So from a user perspective, if you want to be able to access an integrated workflow, you really don't have a very good user experience. The second way to mobilize these applications in an integrated fashion is build it yourself, do it yourself. There are many MADP platforms out there, mobile application development platforms, that you can use to build and roll out your own applications. It gives you the flexibility of rolling out what you want in an integrated fashion. However, you still have to deal with the time and the cost and the complexity associated with delivering mobile applications and maintaining them on an ongoing basis. What most of these MADP platforms don't necessarily also provide is the backend infrastructure. So that leads us to the third way of mobilizing this, a critical component of it, which is backend as a service or an enterprise application integration solution. There, you're really looking at how do you take multiple backend systems and put them together, and how do you enable workflows between them. And that's critical to complete the whole enterprise mobility picture. However, that again requires a lot of cost and complexity in terms of development resources that you would have to put in lengthy system integration projects. So really what the market is looking for is the benefits of each of these three without any of the downsides of each of these three approaches, which is provide great user experiences, provide out-of-the-box system integration as much as possible, and provide mechanisms where you can roll out cross-platform apps very quickly. So really all three things rolled into one. That's, and preferably on the cloud, from a scalability perspective as well as quick go-to-market perspective. And that's really what you have in MobileForce from Fonemine. Fonemine is an enterprise mobility software company based in Silicon Valley. Our flagship product MobileForce has been in the market since 2011, rolled out to several Fortune 500 customers. MobileForce enables organizations to to rapidly mobilize and unify your enterprise applications and business processes.